PaperSave is fully integrated with Microsoft Outlook, and there are many ways that you can use this integration. The first example would be if somebody outside of the accounting department receives an invoice, as an example, in this case Best Buy, sent Holly Condon an invoice. In order for Holly Condon to get this document inside of PaperSave, we've got plugins that automatically can be inserted into the user's Outlook. So you click on Attachment. Now I have the option to add documents to a lot of places, but you can limit where Holly can add documents to. So she's going to add it to the Dynamics GP OCR invoice workflow. That's what that stands for. There's the attachment. She says okay, and now that email with the attachment that's solely sitting in her inbox, that invoice now has been put into the workflow for processing in the approval of that document. That's the first scenario around our integration with Outlook. The second one might be a vendor has sent you in accounting an email giving you authority or authorizing the ability to take 10% off of a particular invoice. Well, with this email sitting in your inbox only, nobody else knows that that has been authorized. So with our integration with Outlook again, PaperSave, in this example, you would say, I want to add the document, which means it's going to take the whole email and the attachment, and you're going to associate it to a specific transaction inside of Dynamics GP. So I'm going to click on Add Document. Now, again, I have the rights to do everything, but I want to associate this email with a payables transaction. So I'll click on that. What happens now is that PaperSave is going to open, and it's going to give you a list of all of the payables transactions with inside of Dynamics GP. So this is literally pulling data from your Dynamics GP system. I can search for a specific invoice here, or I can come over here and I can say, well, give me my Best Buy vendors only. And now I've narrowed this down. I can then further define it by a document number. Well, we'll just pick this one that's called Altran is the document number. So I double click on that. PaperSave will open up a window. Here's my email. Here's my attachment. And there's the body of the email. Now I want to call this a correspondence. And I'm going to pick the date and say email okaying discount. I hit save and exit. That email, along with the attachment, is now stored in PaperSave, associated to that Best Buy transaction, and I can delete this email from my inbox because it is now stored in PaperSave, giving everyone who has access to Dynamics GP payables transactions the ability to see that document. So that's the second integration point that we have with inside of Dynamics GP and Outlook. The other one, the second one, happens from within inside of GP, where I can navigate to a transaction. So the scenario in this example would be somebody outside of Dynamics GP, maybe a coworker in another department, has called up and wants to see an invoice that they may or may not have approved. Maybe they don't remember approving it. Again, the navigation with inside of Dynamics GP is up to you, but I'm going to go into this way with inside of GP, and I'm going to pull open an existing transaction. So maybe somebody, Quinn, let's say, wants to see this Butler Buckley. I'm a GP user. I can go in. I can see this document. Quinn wants to see the document along with who approved it. So from here, you can now just go email link, Outlook opens. I can type in Quinn's email address, and embedded in the email is a hyperlink. So if I sent this off to Quinn, she would open it up and she would have the ability to click on that hyperlink. Not a GP user, but she's somebody that you've given the rights to view a document via a hyperlink sent to her. And she's actually going to see the same document that you saw, with the audit trail, seeing that she was the one who approved it and the date and time.